great work. I like the thoughtful set design, and I think near the end where you can clearly tell what the character wanted and like what was holding them back. It did feel a bit short, and I wish we had more time with the characters in the story. Near the end, I felt like there wasn't a really solid conclusion. The zoom-ins were a bit disorienting for me with the blurriness, a bit too fast. But I think with more time, I think it would have been a very good story. All in all, great.
I really enjoy the color choices. I like that it has like these for like the room, it's like these brighter pastels and like these really nice calming colors that is juxtaposed against the gray cat. I also really like the simplistic style. I will say that with the simplistic styles that it is actually a lot easier to push more of those animations and add animatic styles. So if I was to improve on anything is that since you decided to go for like that more animatic styles to push the exaggeration of poses, allowing for like more dynamic poses or maybe like the shot composition to look like you can have more dynamic perspectives. But overall, I really enjoyed the characters.
Yeah, I really like this piece as well. There's a lot to love about it. I did have one minor quibble kind of about the intro to it. I found myself in the opening moments being a little more confused than I liked. It all became clear by the end. But I think there were those initial moments when you're given the full intro of the character and you don't know anything about them. Then of course you see them, see the game, and get really excited about it. But I think it could have benefited from a little more clarity, a little more setup about the characters' passions, and kind of like, oh, when they're walking on the street, are they hiding themselves? Because then I didn't know exactly how high the stakes are when they were confronted by the other character. If this was something they were deeply passionate about, or if there was a new passion that they just stumbled upon and they weren't sure how they felt about it. And I just think having a little more information about the character initially would have really clarified that and would have meant that the emotional peaks would have hit harder. As it was, I found myself in just enough of kind of an informational deficit that enough of my brain was trying to figure that out and answer those questions for myself that it kept me from focusing on the rest of the story that we were trying to tell. And again, it all became clear by the end. And that's absolutely a valid way to tell a story. But I think it would have been stronger with just like one little additional scene before we met the character where we meet them. But yeah, this really spoke to me, and I certainly spent a lot of my youth hiding the more extreme nature of my geekery from my peers. So it's definitely something that speaks to a lot of people. I love the piece.